This teenage girl is forced to eat mountains of fast food every single day, and her own mother is behind it. Her face is covered in sauce. Her mouth is stuffed with food. She takes massive bites, barely chewing before shoving in more. Millions of people watch, shocked and disgusted. But there's a twist that makes this even worse. She's only 16 years old, and her mother is the one filming, encouraging, and profiting from it. So is this just a bizarre TikTok trend, or is it something much darker? Mukbangs have been around for years, people eating huge amounts of food on camera for entertainment. Some, like Nikocado Avocado and Jelly Bean Sweets, have turned extreme eating into viral fame. The bigger the bites, the messier the food, the more views they get. But on TikTok, it's different. The videos are shorter, the eating is faster, the reactions are even more exaggerated. And that's where Izzy comes in. A 16-year-old girl who eats massive amounts of food every single day, shoving it into her mouth while the camera rolls. But the problem isn't just what she's eating, it's who's making her do it. Izzy isn't just another mukbanger, she's only 16 years old. And behind the camera, telling her what to do, is her mother, Suzanne Silva. This family wasn't always about mukbangs. Years ago, they ran a YouTube slime channel making harmless DIY videos. But as views started to fade, they pivoted to food. And that's when everything changed. Mukbang videos started bringing in millions of views. And just like that, Izzy became the centerpiece of the family's new content strategy. This wasn't Izzy's idea. It was her mother's master plan. Each video follows the same formula: bigger portions, faster eating, messier bites. One day, it's a full McDonald's feast, 6 burgers, nuggets, and fries. Another day, it's Olive Garden pasta drowning in Alfredo sauce. Calories? 3,000, 4,000, sometimes over 5,000 in a single sitting. Izzy shoves food into her mouth. Sauce drips down her chin, she groans and burps loudly. And people are horrified. The comments flood in. Is this real? How is this legal? Where are her parents? But the truth is, her parents are right there behind the camera, filming, encouraging, and profiting. Izzy's videos don't just go viral because of the food. They go viral because people are mad. And her mother knows exactly how to use that hate for engagement. Scroll through the comments and it's the same thing over and over again. She's so disgusting. Fastest she's ever moved. Why does she eat like that? People aren't laughing with Izzy, they're laughing at her. And the more people mock her, the more views, shares, and money her family makes. But it goes deeper. The family doesn't just let the hate happen, they fuel it. In some videos, Izzy and her sister play the food grab game. Their mom yells out different foods and the girls have to snatch them as fast as possible. And guess what? Izzy always wins. But that's the point. She lunges for the candy, she fights for the burgers, she ignores the vegetables. And the comments explode with fat jokes. It's rage baiting at its finest. Her mother isn't just filming her daughter eating, she's turning her into a character, a villain. And the internet is eating it up. Eating like this every day isn't just unhealthy, it's dangerous. Izzy is consuming thousands of calories in a single sitting, sometimes twice a day, just to keep the content rolling. The risks? Obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease. At just 16, she's already on a path that could permanently damage her health. But physical damage isn't the only problem. Imagine being a teenager and waking up every day to thousands of people mocking you. Every video, every comment, every insult turned into entertainment for the internet. Izzy isn't just overeating. She's being pressured to perform, encouraged to exaggerate, and forced to be the butt of the joke. And her own parents are documenting her weight gain for the world to see. She's only 16 now. But what happens in 5 years? 10? When the views slow down? When the internet moves on? What will be left of Izzy? Let's be clear. Izzy isn't the villain here. The real masterminds? Her parents. Suzanne Silva, Izzy's mother, is always behind the camera, never in front of it. She's the one setting up the shots, buying the food, and making sure Izzy plays her role. And the father? He's not stopping it either. Why? Because mukbangs make money. These videos pull in millions of views. TikTok pays for engagement, sponsorships roll in, and the family is cashing in. Izzy isn't just eating, she's working. A 16-year-old forced to turn her own health and self-esteem into content. Her parents aren't protecting her. They're profiting off of her. For a while, people focused their anger on Izzy herself. But now, the tide is turning. People are starting to realize this isn't her fault. The real issue is her parents, the ones controlling everything. Comments are shifting. Wait, where are the parents? This feels like exploitation. Why is her mom making her do this? And here's where it gets even worse. Izzy has just started a new TikTok account. Instead of slowing down, the family is doubling down. More food, more content, more money. This isn't just one channel anymore, it's a content farm. But the question is, how long can they keep this going before it all falls apart? At the core of this issue is something far more disturbing than just a TikTok trend. It's the blatant exploitation of a child for profit. Izzy, at just 16 years old, isn't making her own decisions about what she eats, how she presents herself online, or how she's perceived by millions of viewers. Instead, her parents are pulling the strings, crafting a character out of their own daughter to keep engagement high and the money flowing. Mukbang content has always been controversial, but when a minor is at the center of it, eating extreme portions of food daily, facing public humiliation, and being encouraged to continue, this crosses a dangerous line. This isn't entertainment anymore. It's a business built on a child's well-being, and it's being packaged as content for an audience that thrives on controversy and rage. What's even more alarming is the psychological toll this will take on Izzy in the long run. The internet never forgets, and right now, she is being branded as a joke, a spectacle for people to mock and criticize. Every cruel comment, every insult, every video making fun of her weight is being ingrained into her teenage mind. How does someone recover from that? At 16, self-image and confidence are fragile, and having millions of people ridicule you on a daily basis can have devastating effects on mental health. But the worst part? Her own parents are behind it all. They aren't just allowing this to happen, they are actively orchestrating it. They're the ones setting up the camera, buying the massive amounts of food, and encouraging her exaggerated reactions. They know exactly what they're doing. They understand that rage baiting works, that people love to hate watch, and that controversy fuels viral success. They see the hate comments, and instead of stopping, they lean into it. And now they're expanding. Izzy's new TikTok account shows that they're not backing down, they're doubling their efforts. This isn't just a personal choice, it's a calculated business decision. The more videos they post, the more views they get, and the more money they make. So, where does this end? What happens to Izzy when the internet moves on? When her body begins to feel the effects of this extreme eating? When she's older and realizes how she was used for content? Will her parents take responsibility? Or will they just find another way to profit off of her? Platforms like TikTok need to step in and enforce stronger guidelines when it comes to minors in exploitative content. Parents should not be able to monetize their children's health and self-esteem for viral fame. The internet has finally started shifting its anger from Izzy to the real problem, her parents. But is that enough? Or will we continue to watch as yet another child is sacrificed for clicks and cash? What do you think? Should platforms ban these kinds of channels? Should parents be held legally responsible for exploiting their children online? Let's discuss in the comments.